What is up, guys? Giant Chase here, and welcome back to the club, and a happy Father's Day for anyone out there who is celebrating it. So today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to be playing a bunch of games that my dad used to play a lot. Now, my dad wasn't really a super hardcore gamer like myself and my brother were back in the day, but he enjoyed the occasional, video game every now and then. Prior to us being born, they owned a Mattel Intellivision Mark II. I distinctly remember seeing photos of my parents having friends and family over and then just huddling around their little tiny 9-inch black and white television and playing games on the Intellivision like Snafu, NBA basketball. I can't remember a whole lot of what we had in the collection by the time I was old enough to hold that weird number pad and circle pad controller. But from then on, we were getting into the other consoles. We had an Atari 2600 kind of late into the life cycle. We got NES, SNES, but by the time that SNES era kind of ended, I purchased my own Nintendo 64, and he kind of drifted away. He would hop in and play a couple of games here and there, but for the most part, Super Nintendo is kind of where he ended his casual gamer lifestyle, if you will. So that's what I'm going to do today. We're going to do some quick playthroughs of some of my dad's favorite games. Now, these are games that he owned himself, played himself, or rented himself, and then there was some stuff that was thrown in there that he would get for the family, but we just ended up becoming his and then later on becoming ours. So I wanted to share this on this Father's Day to show some of the stuff that my dad used to play, and I hope you all enjoy it. So without further ado, let's get into the first game. Oh wow, we had voices in this. All right. So welcome off to the first game in our list here, Days of Thunder on the NES. This is one I've never played before, but this is one that my dad has played quite a bit. Now, why I never played it is because when this was released, I was still kind of, little. And my dad rented this for himself. This isn't anything that he rented for the family. This was something that is like, nope, this is dad's game. This is dad's playing this when you go to bed. So when my brother and sister and I are all in bed, he would pop this in. He didn't really talk to me too much about like if the game was any good or not. But the way it's looking and the way it's sounding, I'm gonna guess that this was made by Rare. Like the soundtrack and everything kind of sounds like Rare, like almost like Nightmare on Elm Street, and like obviously other properties that they worked at. Beam Software, okay. So not by Rare, by Beam. They're very, very close. Beam makes some good stuff. It's published by my like. Not a bad sound effect with that lightning. But yeah, let's start it up. Now, you're going to see quite a few racing games in this list. Mainly because that's, that's my dad's bread and butter. He bet it. My God. I'm still recovering from being in the hospital, so I'm gonna jump over some words. This was his bread and butter racing games. All right. So I know anything about NASCAR is stay in the inside lane. The Days of Thunder, obviously based on the movie. I've never seen the movie. Still have not seen it. But I know it's got Tom Cruise, Nicole Kidman, Robert Duvall, and Jerry Bruckheimer joint. But this is way before I got into Jerry Bruckheimer movies. This is way before The Rock and Bad Boys and all those movies. What's the time to beat to qualify? I tell you, like his thing was always NASCAR. He loved NASCAR, and editor me if you could throw out the box art for the game because I know I'm not going to be able to get it working. His big thing was NASCAR on PC. By Sierra specifically, not by EA. EA, he found that to be a little bit too arcadey and non-realistic. He loved the simulation. Like he'd go in there and tweak every part. He loved that series so much that like he bought a PC racing controller, like a steering wheel, gas pedals, all that. I was not allowed to touch it. There'd be some times where he'd be nice. He'd be like, oh, you can plug it if you want. Oh, I guess we're done qualifying. All right, looks like I qualified for 8th place. Oh, we're starting off hot right away. Out. And those classic Atari sound effects. Oh. Oh, I injured my injured. I injured my car. The car got an injury, got a big boo-boo. And I caused damage to my engine, so I might have to go into the pits. Are there pits? God, I hope so. There should be. I've got a fuel gauge. Or what are those tires busted? I ran on the other side. Okay, there's gotta be. How do we? Okay, that's pause. Let's just pause. Just start. Start does nothing. I'm in trouble. Thankfully, there'll be another game, another racing game that I actually can get running on this, that I enjoyed myself, and my dad thoroughly enjoyed, that we'll be able to play. Because this one, I think the reason he never talked about this because he knew this game wasn't that good. Honestly, don't know if he ever figured it out. He might have told my uncles there, just like, yeah, this is not very good. I do say though that the graphics there to simulate Daytona is actually not bad. Help, Robert Duvall, I need a pit stop. Can you help me? I'm staring at the left part of that screen. I cannot see a pit stop.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that?
Does that even say pits? Well, I got red tires, yellow engine. Hard luck, Treagle. I guess winning isn't everything. But it would be nice. Yeah, you do win. I mean, it'd be nice because then you could keep playing. But no, that's your deal. Are there actually any real NASCAR drivers on this, or is it just the ones from the movie? Tom Cruise, DNF. You hate to see it, but I'm not gonna go. That's enough for that, because like, yeah, she's a little rougher on the edges. But yeah, Days of Thunder. One of my dad's. You know, this is like, I wouldn't say this is his favorite because he didn't talk about it a whole lot. I just know that he rented it a lot, but I don't think it's very good. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. All right, we're back at it. This one, like, you don't have to do much to impress my dad. If it's just a simple, bare basics game of golf, he will enjoy it. If it's got a good swinging mechanic, it's got interesting 18 holes, my dad will play it. And he played the ever-loving crap out of good old black box golf. We're not going to do a full playthrough, obviously, but we're just going to do a couple of things here. Okay. So, wind 9 miles per hour. Got our not Mario there. And I sliced her hard. That's going to go into the sand trap. Oh no! Right on the edge. Look at that. Okay. So it doesn't give you like really good yardage for the clubs. You just have to know. But then my dad figured it out to a science. He'd be like, "Oh yeah, I know. If you do this and do this, you'll get her." Oh, what? Okay, that one went, and that one out of bounds. Yeah, super simplistic. No, not a whole lot of like sound effects or anything like that. All right, what about a 4-iron? I'm gonna have a really terrible score. And right in the bunker. I'm already 1 over, so yeah, this will be fun. At least I got it on the green. See, like, my dad had a lot of patience for these games. Unless it's like an arcadey, like Hot Shots Golf or Mario Golf. Those are the ones I used to gravitate to. Oh, that was perfect. Can't tell me otherwise. It takes me a while there, but I get the hang of it. But yeah, like these type of games there, like these are like really like my dad loved these. You could just shut off your brain and I chipped it right over the green. There we go. I'll get a bogey at least. There we go. Yeah, we would play this against each other like a whole lot as well, and he would always kick my ass. Oh, sliced that pretty good. Yeah, here's how I am not good at golf, but my dad was, both in video games and IRL. That kind of one of the things I kind of regretted is not taking up golf a little bit more seriously than he did. Play a bit more of it with him. Oh, come on. That's inches. Just give that to me. Come on. At least I like to get one par before the night's done. Yeah. So this golf, very simplistic. Only 18 holes. No music. You just hear the... That's why I think NES opens a little bit better. Because, you know, at least there's like music and sound effects. Oh, come on. That was perfect. Look at that. Oh, I got a shot for birdie. Fucking go. Let's go! Yeah, no one can tell me I'm not good at golf. I still suck. I'm still 5 over. That was a good hook. Could have been better. It's gonna take that one. Please. Thank you. Look at that. That's pretty. Okay. And just like Adam Sandler, just tap it in. I said tap it in. Well, tap, tap, taparoo. There. I ruined it, but at least go for par. There we go. I'm learning. Yeah, but he would play the shit out of this game. Damn it. Counts as 2, and then I'm just up on the edge. Once again, in the water. Doubling my shots here. I was like, I thought I didn't get it on there, but I guess not. Okay, it's gonna curve. Smack it. Going uphill. Not enough. There we go. Easy peasy. What is it? Oh, right. The arrow's on the other side. That's why. Oh, okay. There we go. Give it a hook the other way. I don't know if like going this way is hooking and that way slicing. I don't know my terminologies. Better golfers than me in the chat. This is a on-demand video. In the comments, let me know which one's hook, which one's slice. Ooh, that was close to going into the... Chip it in. Double bogey. Hey, we're almost halfway through the course. Interesting, so I could try put it over there. Yeah, I'm not going to. Oh. Aha, I lied. And I did it perfectly. First try. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's it. Game over. Get done. I cannot do any better than that. You know, well, let's just finish up the hole. Or let's finish up the back, or the front 9, or the back 9, whatever it's called. Curve it. All right, I don't think I need to do anymore. I think we're good. That's Golf on the NES. One of the earliest games you could get on the NES in 1984 was in the Black Box series. I thought of doing a video series where I played every single Black Box game, but I mean, I'll eventually get around to it anyway. But yeah, this was one that my dad played consistently and thoroughly. And you know, for back in 84, it's like probably one of the best golf games you could get. But yeah, we got plenty more of my dad's favorite games to go through, so stick around. All right, a little unorthodox choice here, but this is Monopoly on the NES. This one here we never actually owned, but my dad would rent this every single chance that he could. Not just for himself, but for the family. I have a distinct memory of growing up. We had like our parents would alternate working different Christmas holiday, or like the holiday season for Christmas time. And one year it was my mother's turn to work the overnights, and then she'd be able to come home, and then we get to celebrate Christmas. So what my dad did is that Christmas Eve he went into town, rented Monopoly, and we had a marathon sesh. I can't tell you who won. I can't tell you who lost, but it was one of the funnest times I ever had growing up with my family. Is all four of us. Yes, four of us. And we didn't have a multi-tap because with this game, you can just pass the controller around. Especially when you're doing things like the auctions. And I don't know why, but there's like, there was something really charming about Monopoly on NES. But we'll get into it right now. Sculptured Software made this. Okay. So I'll just set it to 4 players. Oh, that's the turbo button. Let's fix that right now. And I'm always the car. You pick anything else, I cue you. Okay, and then they had like all these other characters you could pick from. I'm not gonna go into a super long game here. Yeah, let's go 30 minutes. So they have an interesting rule set here. They can just deal out the title deeds or just leave them in the bank, which we're gonna do. Set cash, place tokens, hotels, and load a pre-made game. Oh, okay. Okay. And I love how, like, even when it's the computer's turn, like, everything goes lightning fast. I land on stuff. I gotta get a jail-free card. Ooh, doubles. I will take the electric company. Oh, God. So, there's a rule of Monopoly, and I don't know if people with real Monopoly honor this rule or not, but if you roll doubles 3 times in a row, you go to jail. So, please do not roll doubles again. Thank you. Okay. I got 3 properties already. I'm doing pretty good. I don't know, it just would we love the animations and we love the simplicity of this game. Ah, thank you. Give me all that Canadian money. I just don't know in Canada our money is color coded. Don't you? Okay. Someone decided to go for an auction. I think I'm paying more than it's actually worth, but like, no, I need the set. And then sometimes a fail, it would be kind of dickish, and they'd be like, no, I want to bid, and try to get before the end. I don't know if he initiated it. It went so fast. I don't know who initiated the yeah. Oh, I was gonna say I'm not waiting for the roll. I'm just gonna pay my fine and get out. Well, I don't know. What do you think? Should I pay my fine or should I just roll out for freedom? I'm getting free money right now anyways. Like, people just keep landing on my property. Oh, I got a buddy. Oh yeah, he's got a jail-free card. I hit the wrong button. Ah, no. There goes that set. I don't know if you could turn off the animations on this one. I think on the Super Nintendo one you could. Oh, never get that set. Oh. And here comes the trades. He's like, will you give me the electric company? No. Oh. I rolled 2 2s, so I get that for free. I'll just take that. Make it a, no one has any match properties. Oh, damn. Hey, big spender. Now I'm trying to remember who bought that property. Let's see if I could trade with him. Oh yeah, that auction, I definitely played like $50 more than I should have. Okay, I can skip the animations, but they can't. Ooh. Thank Aaron your favor. $200 and then $200 for pass and go. Again, I just can't tell you how like we just love this game. Oh, that was close. I almost went to jail again. We had eventually rented Monopoly on Super Nintendo, but we found that while the graphics were better, it played slower, if that makes sense. And there was even an ability to remove like these animations, and even still, like it still took forever and a day for your piece to move. And we didn't like it as much. It's way better just to play this version. Oh God, I'm gonna pay Uncle Sam. Ooh, another railroad. Yeah, I got 2 of them. Ooh. Yeah, I'm no good at math, so every time this comes up and it says play 10% of your earnings for $200, I'm just like, nah, just take the 200. I just pass go, take it. Like, I'm not pulling out my calculator and doing math right now. Uh-oh. It's about to load up now. You got that little animation for houses. Oh gosh, he's going for the hotels right away. All the big elaborate animations for building a hotel, where it's just basically just gonna put that there. Really shouldn't be buying up all those properties early in the game. Oh. Oh, I can't. I thought it was like, I just go $131. Like, no, I need 154. Sold. I'm surprised no one else is going for it. Well, if you're going for that, give me that. Oh. And lots of money. $400 should be fair, right? Oh my God, he took it. Okay. Didn't think you would go for that trade. I know I kind of shoot myself in the foot there, but you know, odds of you hitting that stuff is, you know, it's easier for other people to hit those than you. Hopefully I get a couple of lucky rolls and I can get some community chests with money. Oh, my train. That's gonna put me in the hole if I bid. I let them 2 fight over it. Probably one of them that I need, but yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna own all railroads. Oh, what do you want now? Yeah, give me Waterworks. Park Place. And you got a deal. Oh. You know what? Fuck it. Ooh, no. Just getting that. Don't you land on Boardwalk. That's mine. 136 bucks. He's starting to lose it. And Isaac did not have enough to get out, so he just pays the fine because he's failed 3 times. And I don't know how much time's left in this game. This is not gonna go the full 30 minutes, so I'm gonna be the good YouTuber and cut some stuff out. Oh! 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 I think I crossed go. $100. Nope. I could have bought it, but then I would have been like really poor. You gotta admit, like the voice clips in this are really, really good. Oh. Let's take it myself. Which one of them do I not have? Well, at least I'm getting some money back. Oh my god, Isaac's only got 11 bucks. Oh! The bad roll. He had to sell a house to pay off his debts. It's the early game, but man, it feels like the late game. Ooh. You gotta sell now. Oh, he's gonna mortgage the property. This is kind of the thing about Monopoly. You spend too much money in the late game, or in the early game, you get really messed up in the late game. Did that say pay? Those go by too fast. Like, I pay each person 50 bucks, or I get paid. I'm gonna attempt to trade and see if I can get that property. Oh yeah, I gotta wait for my turn. 25 bucks for receipt of services. And stick to utility. Alright, you gotta roll for what you pay. Should have been a high roll, damn it. Oh well, 50 bucks is 50 bucks. Computer will hurry. Oh. Let's see what that mode's like. Oh! Let's skip some animations. That's how you do that. Come on, give me Boardwalk. Ah! I'd love to get that last railroad. You're just inheriting money. You're already gonna build houses? I don't know, kiddo. Yeah, I think Penelope's gonna be the ultimate winner on this. Oh my god. $200 for repairs. Wait, if he sold the house, did he still have to pay repairs on the house they sold? I'm Confucius. Yeah, I got 50 bucks from the bank. About time. Oh, I got mortgage, so he doesn't pay any rent. It's interesting to see. It's like if any one of these guys is gonna like just like 100% bankrupt. They're getting close to it. I think Isaac's gonna like game over before. Like he's got barely anything. Everything else is mortgaged. Oh, I thought he was gonna do it again. Yeah, Isaac's got like nothing. Yeah, Penelope's definitely winning this. Hey, you played against computers, kind of cutthroat. I thought for a second Isaac was going to be the one that couldn't afford it. Oop. Computer trade now. Let's see what we got here. Nah, she's like, fuck you. Well, he got it for free, but Isaac, give it up. You got it. That's the last of your property, my dude. Oh. Forgot Penelope, I want it. Right, that's all my money, but at least I'll have it. I just need to pray for some good rolls.
Sold.
Oh. There we go. No, that's not what I want. How much is the house? Hopefully I can afford it. I think it was like 200 for a house. Oh yeah. Oop. That's a good time to check on tire. 7 minutes. Oh man, I haven't made some motherfucking money. I was gonna own the entire railroad system. Be 200 a pop.
Sold.
Enjoy your 25 bucks. Like you need it. 20 bucks for income tax refund. I get way more than that. Ah. Oh, it's just gonna build more houses. Is that mine? Yeah! And Isaac is bankrupt. You receive Illinois Avenue, but it's mortgaged for $120. You must pay 10% interest. Pay the interest. Yeah. So I think because he's bankrupt, I got all of his property. Oh. Always got houses to sell. What in the... Oh, I paid the interest just to get them back. I have to unmortgage them to own them. Well. Let me just be a dick to Penelope. Nope. I don't know if she overpaid for that property, but I can't outbid her.
Sold.
That is just like the first thing she's gonna like 100% own. See? Just sell more houses than you have. See? Get. Oh! 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 Oh my god! Oh my god! Enter to me, you know what meme to put up.
I prayed for this and it happened.
Got 10 bucks for being second prettiest in a pageant. Oh. This late in the game, you want to trade? How about get fucked, mate? Hopefully she'll land all those. Not much time left. That's Illinois Avenue. Yeah. Yeah, low number. Ah, I bet. Yeah, I'm safe in jail. Oh! And that's it! I don't know if Enter to Me can go back and freeze frame to see who the winner was. I'm fairly certain it was Penelope. She had way more money and way more property and way more assets than me, but I was hitting the button to roll the dice and it skipped that. So yeah, that's Monopoly on NES. Again, a game that my dad rented so much, not just for himself, but for the entire family to play, and we had a great time playing it. So let's move on to the next game in my dad's favorites list. Okay, it's time to do the lone Game Boy game? Memory serves me right. I think this is the only Game Boy game my dad ever played. Final Fantasy Legend 2. But for those who don't know, like, this is not a Final Fantasy game. It's in the Saga series. Famously, Square thought that Saga wasn't the name that was going to sell well in the West, so they renamed it to the Final Fantasy Legend. I believe it's gone back to the original name. No, sorry. If you get the collection of Saga, they're still titled in their Final Fantasy names. But yeah, for the longest time, this was a RPG that my dad played a lot, and for the longest time, up until I think about like 3 years ago when I streamed this game, I had never beaten it, because for a Game Boy game, it's actually pretty tough. So what my dad would do is there's several classes of characters you can pick from. So you've got 2 humans, 2 mutants, a robot, a slime, a baby D, which is a dragon, and an imp. Now what he would do is, based on this series, which I'll get into in a sec, I'm just gonna pick my characters so you can actually get into the gameplay. Dad, what is it? I have to leave now. Will you keep... Hey, John, wake up. I'm sleepy. Listen, do not lose this, got it? Leave the prism. Dad, are you leaving again? Yep. Take care of Mom. Okay. Come home early. Yeah, be good, John. Why does he always go out through the windows? What is this? Years later, John Harrison's second game in this series. It's just durability on your weapons. Rapier. Alright, let me use the hammer. Now, R2's got a Colt gun and 25. And I'll explain why that's important in a sec. But yeah, for this right here, Mr. S is just basically super overpowered, so he's just gonna take out everyone. Oh, they're all in groups there, so... Oh, looks like there's 4 of them. Yep. But at least I got some cures, so we're good. Nothing there. Alright. So I'll show off R2 here for a sec. So, as a robot, he's automatically immune to like poison and paralysis. And the reason he's got half here is that robots, they're not concerned with durability. Whatever you equip to them, they can actually regenerate at inns. So that's why my dad ran a crew of 4 robots. So whatever you equip them with, you didn't have to worry about durability. And I'm like, that's using your noggin, Dado. And I also didn't like the leveling system in this. It was more like Final Fantasy 2. So I think it's based mostly on who gets the final kill. Yeah, I'm gonna cure the mutant. Oh, I'm already dead. And I don't have any life, so... I think, yeah, at least I revive with one hit point. But yeah, this is one that, like, surprisingly, like, my dad played a lot, and like he said, like, it's one of the ones that he actually could hold over my head for the longest time as a game that he beat that I didn't. Because until I figured out later on, like, how the leveling system in this game works, I just kept failing. I thought I had a decent enough party going into the final battle. I was wrong. And back then, again, we didn't have no stinking internet to tell us what to do. Oh yeah, this is another one of those games where, like, let's say, like, I'm Mr. S, I kill the goblin. Now R2 can't do anything. And because Mel fell, now I got a healer. Now, just because, like, I didn't have the... Oh, I hit B. Go through the cave in the north to a town. That doesn't make this a bad game. It's actually it's a really fun game. Okay, I got a bronze shield, which I never ever use. Because stupid me, I rarely defend against anything. Normally what I would do here is give it to R2. Now his hit points go up, and he's got a little bit of defense. One of the cool things too is that this game, like, again, it's not hard to find. You can get it on the Collection of Mana, which I believe is on the Switch, PS4, and Steam. Also, it is available as a remake, but only in Japan. So they actually made this on the Nintendo DS with, like, full 3D upgrades. I don't know. Well, I pretty much know why it wasn't translated, because there are so many RPGs out there. But there's fan translations out there. It's actually something I really want to play on my streams, because I really love this series, and this game in particular. I actually went through a marathon where I played all of the Saga Final Fantasy Legend games on my stream. 3 is my favorite out of the trilogy, just due to the fact that, like, you can... Oh, what's my train of thought here? Oh, we got chests. We got another hammer. And we got a bow. And we just got a boss chilling out here. I'll make sure everyone's all healed up. This is strange. It's done all these battles but no level ups. Okay. One of the other cool things too is like you don't have to wait for, like, a specific area. You can save at any point. Like, any spot you can save. Give me that Magi. Baby Winham. Or Baby... We thought it was Baby Worm. And that's it. John, I must stay and guard our town. Good luck. Thank you. I will come back with my father. Goodbye, Mr. S. And just like that, Mr. S is gone from the party. And if you go down here, giving up now won't do you any good. He will not let you go back to town. There's nothing you can do. Now you're on your own. After all that, nobody levels up. But yeah, it has a leveling system similar to Final Fantasy 2, where you have to, like, in order to, like, you'll heal up, you have to, like, take damage from enemies. I think. Alright, look, there's my dad. Diane. Oh, in the corner here, I guess not. But now I can go here and buy some armor for everyone. I guess we got their standard, you know, revive from curse, eye drop, softs, all the standard Final Fantasy stuff. I'm trying to remember who can equip what. I know it's kind of dumb to give, I don't think mutants could do that. Yeah. But yeah, I do remember the day that he actually beat this. I actually turned away from my... Oh, I guess he can do it. Okay. I remember the day he did beat this. I actually turned my head away because I was like, I don't want to see the ending because I want to be able to do it myself. And interesting thing with the inns in this game, they will only charge you 1 gold point for 1 hit point. So I gotta refill 77 hit points. That's how much he's gonna charge me. Oh, and there's my dad. Hey, Dad. Oh, Jesus. That's my mistake. Who are you? By the way, Magi might be left in the relics of ancient gods. You happen to know where it is? My cool thing too is if you ever want to change the music to the overworld, you can always come to this jukebox, pay a gold piece, and change it to another tune. Astra may a base in North Valley. That's way too much. Alright. I don't think I have enough money for anything else. But yeah, like as soon as he beat it, I was just like, nope, don't want to know the ending. Don't tell me. I want to play for myself. And then subsequently, I waited 25 years in order to beat it. I did beat 3, which I don't think he did. I think by that point there, I was getting a little bit older. I was still playing video games, but I think his interest in me, or the games I was currently playing there, didn't fall through. Oh, well. Okay, there's an ability there. Melanie's agility goes up. Yeah. But yeah, like once I got older, I started getting into like the Nintendo 64, PlayStation 1. Yeah. What? He wasn't keeping up with it. But he was always intrigued though. Like he would watch me play, oh, Mel's max HP went up by 6. He watched me play like GTA 4. I think I got that one Christmas. I think he stopped and watched me play Bully. But funny enough, like my sister was just like, I don't think you should be playing that game. I'm like, well, why not? Well, you know, based on, you know, what happened to you in high school. But also, no, I was pretty bullied in high school growing up. But I was just like, yeah, I know what this game is. It's satirical. Like I'm not taking anything in this seriously. Hi, I'll heal you. Okay, all done. You know anything about the Magi? What will you do with them? Be a god? No way. John's father is going after Magi. We're looking for him. That man with the hat on? Do you know where did he go? He dropped in, asked me about Magi, and left. Oh, okay, thanks. Wait. People say that there are Magi in the relics of the ancient gods. It's 4 to the east and 3 to the south from the big rock in the southern forest. Alright. Well, I think this is the first dungeon, the real dungeon in the game, I should say. Ooh. Got warning. I'm trying to remember what warning is. Yeah. So with a mutant, he can learn 4 different abilities, and whichever ability he has listed as his final one, that one gets changed. Like later on, you can get like better spells, but as long as you're willing to sacrifice another one. I moved 1 spot, and we're gonna fight again. All right, fine. Oh nope. Oh, I just have to find the right spot anyway. One of the funny things about this too, like if your party gets wiped out, you get transported to another dimension or another part of the world. Ooh, got a whip. And you meet up with Odin. And Odin will, he is the one that like will revive you and take you back to your last battle to try again. And he's like, yes, but here's the thing. I will revive you, but only when you come meet me that we got to fight. I actually made it to Odin once without like going through that offer. Other than like a little bit of changed dialogue, you still have to fight him. It was like, what was the point? Wonder if I should give the whip to R2. So yeah, like I said, the meat that is dropped, you give that to someone in your party if you pick the monster from the school. But tell you, like, monsters, All they have are abilities, but they cannot change their abilities unless they eat meat. So you're stuck with whatever you get. Oh, mess with that one. I like some strength. Yeah. And like giving the meat to anyone else does not do anything. I do like there is a memory system, so like if I'm like satisfied with one attack, I could just spam it. Ooh, 7 lizards, Jesus. This is how they can get away from getting multiple enemies. They just have one group of them and just stack everything on top. Yeah, I want to say like the way my dad ended up beating this is that he took all the robots, he gave them all laser guns or psi guns. I can't remember which variation of the gun it was, and he just sat there and spammed the big enemy with it at the end. I was like, oh really? Okay, you can run in this, but I think like the run rate on this is like really low. Oop. No things for Mel. I think that's gonna do it. There's not much more I can go through with this. I was gonna try and get to like an area where you get magic, because that will also like affect like whichever ones you equip affect like your strength and your defense and things like that. But I think that's farther into the game. I just wanted to show off most of like the early stuff there. Just kind of give you a feel. Again, this is available on the Collection of Saga on Switch and PC and PS4. And there is a 3D remake that's on the Nintendo DS, if you know where to look, and also a fan translation patch, also if you know where to look. But I got more to show you guys on my dad's favorite game, so stay tuned for more. All right, now we are stepping into the realm of the Super Nintendo, and probably one of my dad's favorite games, and one of my favorite games, and one we were never able to finish. Because these are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. It's just so amazing. Like, I know we couldn't get the full animation of the Enterprise. We just have like that static image. But the fact that like in 16-bit they're still able to like recreate the opening to the show. But yeah, this is like another game that my dad rented quite frequently because he was really big TNG fan. Me, unfortunately, not so much. It would take until midway through DS9 and Voyager's beginning for my brother and I to get into Star Trek. I remember watching All Good Things with my dad, but I never got into Next Generation. He loved Next Generation, and I always watched the original series too. But yeah, this is the Super Nintendo. I think it's like Futures Unity. I think the subtitle for it was like, but yeah, let's read this line. Captain's log. The Enterprise is currently patrolling a region near the Romulan neutral zone. Romulan High Command claims a team of researchers vanished into the neutral zone a month ago. Starfleet offered to assist as a sign of goodwill, but the Romulans declined, citing security reasons. 3 days ago, they asked for permission to enter the neutral zone and conduct their own search. Of course, Starfleet refused such a one-sided breach, given the sensitive nature of this area. The Enterprise has been sent to monitor the Romulans' activity. So, one reason that my dad really liked this game, and me as well, is just like, because there's so much detail and attention to detail as well. It's like, oh, hailing frequencies opened on screen. I am Teleris, Doctor of Archaeology, investigating the legend of the integrated field randomizer, or de-randomizer, at the ruins of Codus Move 6. I've just detected a Romulan ship approaching. I'm in need of Starfleet assistance. So now that becomes a con, now we can go somewhere. But if you want to get, more info of what you're supposed to do, go into the briefing room. Set goals for Codex Build 6. Dr. Talaris is one of the Federation's top archaeologists. Sounds like she could be in real trouble. Like, oh, come on, archaeologists can take care of themselves. I saw the fan drawing of Nathan Drake, Lara Croft, Indiana Jones, the Relic Hunter, Tia Carrero's character, and like several. And Brendan Fraser's mummy. Oh God, what was his name? Oh God, Brendan Fraser's character from the Mummy. And like I had sent it out, and I wanted to know, like, how big you think the kill count is, the total of that room. Killing in the name of archaeology. But I love how we have the conference room. We've got Data, we've got Worf, we've got Troy, we've got Riker and Picard. I guess Jory and Beverly are just like, what? We're not invited? It's like, sorry, we called you, but you're at the other end of the ship. You need to do this. I don't even think, like, if I scan through the bridge, I don't think Jordy or Beverly are there. They're not. Okay. Because we got Deanna there in her uniform. So this is after Chain of Command. This is after Jellicoe, and there are full lights. Let's go access the sensors. Chat. On-demand video, not stream. Comments. Club. Are you a sensors or sensors? Do you pronounce it correctly like a Vulcan? Or do you just say it like anyone else? I do like if you go to the computers here, like you can get like information about everything. So let's say if I want info about the Enterprise. Bridge crew. Let's see if I can get some info on Riker. First officer. Alaska, yeah, that seems right. Father, Kyle Riker, also serves the Starfleet as a civilian advisor. Served lieutenant on the USS Potemkin. This is before Pegasus, so there's no mention of that. And it says he likes jazz and the trombone. I guess his graduation date. I'm gonna get some info on Crusher. All the stuff that apparently she cured. First male Klingon spy on transplant. Yes. Airbnb, you know what clip to put in right now.
Look out!
Ben, what happened?
Widow of Starfleet officer Jack Crusher, mother of Wesley Crusher, Starfleet Academy student. Interest is tap dancing. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I could go, like I could do an entire video going through every little nook and cranny of like history and all this, but we do have to get going. Oh, yeah, it's just like, where you guys go? I need help. All right. How do I go back? Oh, X. Okay. Otis. Moo. X. No. And we're gonna go to maximum warp. There's the maximum warp. Engage. I can go back to the con and then actually you can see the numbers go down. How long it's going to take us. 60 hours, 54 hours, 32, 20. All right, another minute in, and we're there. Okay, and now we can beam down. All right, so then here I can go ahead and pick like who's going to command. So I can take the entire bridge crew, or I can take the developers. But of course, everyone else has like the best stats. This away mission is really not that big, so I could just go. I'll take Worf. Okay, I'd say Mr. O'Brien beam us down, but I think by this point in the show, Chief has already been transferred over to DS9. Probably trying to keep the systems online and cursing Cardassians under his throat. Whatever, transporter chief, energize. Yeah, it's like the warp. I can bring everyone else with me. If it's a bigger mission, it's good to have like a good variety of officers with you. Like, it's good to keep Beverly with you because she can heal everyone, and then Data and Geordi are good for looking in the dark. Okay, just gotta remember. Okay, A buttons, phasers. Oh. Yeah. This is a pretty simple away mission because I think there's only like 3 Romulans to kill or stun. Yeah. Come on, Worf. Be more useful. Yeah, pretty simple. Yeah. Shoot 3 of them down, we're done. Thank you for coming to my aid. The Romulans might have seriously disrupted my work. Yeah, there's one section that my dad and I can never ever finish because, like, oh, red alert! Automatically going into battle. Okay, AS phasers, torpedoes. Oh, okay. What was opening heal? Oh, X and Y. So, had a Romulan scout ship attack us. Enterprise, we tried to hail you. Our navigation system was damaged and we drifted into Federation space by mistake. Be more careful in the future. Your attack on our vessel has nearly cost the peace of the neutral zone. Now, people are saying that this is Tomalak, the ongoing protagonist of the Romulans that Picard. I don't see it. Like, this just looks like generic ass Romulan soldier. Unless there's another part where you talk to another Romulan, I don't think this is Tomalak. He's the one that was, like, you know, challenging them in the battles or challenging them at the neutral zone. And there's that great scene where, like, there's like a standoff, and then Picard's just like, "Oh, I got backup too," and then, like, you know, 3 Klingon bird of praise to cloak, and Thomas like, "You will not survive our attack. You will not survive ours." Yeah, we died together. There wasn't a whole lot of battles in Next Gen, but oh, Romulan suspects intercepted by Starfleet. Texas encrypted code is unavailable. Oh, we got something else. This is Admiral Baldwin. We received a distress signal from I can't talk. Alpha 4. The plague has been spreading. Deliver medicine aid now. You handled the battle with the Romulan scout ship well, allowing its captain to state the Romulan position. We don't need to make the Romulan situation worse. We've been intercepting lots of coded Romulan messages. I'm worried they're up to something. We need some way to break their code. Okay, so before we go anywhere else, I'm going to check on engineering and see if we took any damage. No! I don't think they hit us once. So, like, right here, like, you can, like, divert people's power. So I can say, you know, put it into engines, weapons, shields. There's usually a meter here, and then you can just, like, you know, divert people's resources to make sure that the ship is up and running. Okay, so our tents. Alpha 4. It's still at maximum warp. And this is weird because I think it throws you off course. If I'm remembering it right. This is usually where my dad and I would get stuck, because, like, the next away mission is, like, really long and really boring. Because it's a big maze on a derelict ship, and there's big, like, puzzles. You have to restore power and all that. That's why it's good to have Data or Geordi on the, yeah, right there. Yeah, it's currently in orbit, so I have to, like, back up, use my impulse engines, and then go to the planet. And then this freaking Saruman looking motherfucker. Federation ship. Your fast response has saved thousands of lives. On behalf of my people, I extend my most sincere thanks. Oh, you must join with me, Picard. You must join with Sauron. Or the Sith. Whichever trilogy I appeared to be in this week. Okay, so now that I've done that, now I can go back to the derelict ship. Yeah, I think this crew would be good enough. I'm trying to remember how to switch crew members. Because, like, I can't see shit. Oh, that's pause. Oh, it's Y. Okay. I see. I switched to Geordi. Bam. I gotta look around this shit for parts to fix it. I think this is cool. I got a tricorder. I can scan stuff. Look, that's a computer terminal. I am in engineering. So if I switch to Beverly, still pitch black. Can't see nothing. If I switch to Data, I can see it a little bit, but yeah, you definitely want Geordi for this one. I did find something to fix it though. Having Geordi around is the, I mean, you can see around. It's funny, the guy that's supposed to be have no eyesight is the one that has the best sight right now. I find it interesting, like when he shows up in Picard, like it's hard to tell if he's wearing contact lens because of course Picard's like, you know, no one's ever heard of light. Why aren't you going in the... Oh, there. Okay. Main power repair, but still needs something else there. But like, because the whole thing was like super dark, you couldn't tell what was what. I don't know if he still had contact lenses, or he finally got his eyes like fixed up. Okay, that's health, and that's more phaser power. Okay, main power repair. Yeah, but I thought I need that little thingy to go. Oh. I guess not. Okay. Yeah, Worf, go on ahead. Doing that terminal disrupts their cloning capabilities, but actually, don't that my memory's jogged right now. Like this isn't like the bad one. Ow. Okay, let's go in the other room. It was the other. Oh, it was the next away mission where I was in a cave. That's the one that gave me problems. Okay. I'm not gonna need those microchips just yet. Yeah, it's gotta be a way to stop these things from spawning. Oh, just to scan it, not shoot it. Did you hold still? Thank you. Okay, we are good, Worf. I think I can also take those things out to, because like there's some areas that, you know, will have doors. It's like, oh, I can't open this. Oh yeah, Geordi took off a bunch of hits there. Ooh, these are a bunch of pieces I probably don't even need. Okay, I think I'm safe to go down here. I think Worf's already been down here. Oh yeah, that's what I mean right there. I need like... Ah! Is there nothing up here but health? God damn. Alright, might as well grab it. Even though I already wasted all my medical supplies from Crusher. I don't even know why I'm using Geordi. I've already like... Okay, I can't pick up the ones from the other room. Oh, Jesus, like Data can take so many more hits. Yeah, I know I'm in the shuttle bay. Off security. Ah, that's what I needed. That big beefy thing. And then that one. Yeah. Oh. Engines online and out of control. Okay, I repaired the circuit board. Now I gotta remember where that other door was. Oh, okay. That would have been nice to know. I guess I am the fool. I put the same. They don't line up. They're just off by a little bit. Ooh, that's gonna mess with my brain. Oh, right here. How much you want to bet that's the right one? Oh, there we go. Now if I turn the engines on, that should be at the end of the puzzle. Yep. Oh, geez. Hi, traveler. You look like a traveler. We are the I can't even pronounce that. Thank you for rescuing us from our ages-long sleep. Our ship was so heavily damaged that we won't be able to use our Raved when the IFD arrives. We are beaming it over to you. Please accept it with our gratitude. Use it wisely. 10,000 years ago, we competed for control over the integrated field de-randomizer and won. The responsibility was too great for us. We sent the IFD into the future, which is now. We have sworn to prevent the IFD's misuse. You seem to be intelligent, compassionate beings. We ask that you continue our fight. Okay, this is part of the main plot of the game. Oh, communications. Baldwin here. Starbase 220 just received a distress beacon from the Argent Gamma 3B. Mining moon rich in Pilentium and Raverium ore. 10 miners are trapped deep below ground. Be careful. Not a friendly place. All right, and I think that's where I'm gonna leave it. That was the mission that kind of made me nope out with playing the rest of it. That mining mission. That's as far as me and my dad ever got in the game. But it's something I actually want to come back to and play at some point because, like I said, like he's just going through the computers and trying to like see all the history of Starfleet. Like you could get lost like reading all this stuff. They didn't have to put all this stuff in here, but they wanted to, and I think that's cool. But yeah, we got a couple more games left in this list of my dad's favorite games, so let's continue on. Now, this one, if there's ever a dad game, it was this one here. Super Conflict: The Middle East. This is a tactical strategy game on the Super Nintendo. My dad was so obsessed with this game. So much so that he completed the campaign. And I think like the campaign, there's like 50 to 100 different missions and maps. And he beat the entire thing. It took him a couple of months, but he did it. And I'm super proud of him for that. This is one that I've attempted to play myself, but again, this is one he'll always have over me is being able to beat. I don't know if I'll put the time invested because like I like RTS is fine. Tactical games, they have their place. I never had a huge interest into it, but again, like this is one that's just like, if I wasn't playing it or my brother wasn't playing the Super Nintendo, it was Dad's turn. It was like, nope, he's advancing in Super Conflict. And I want to say this is a game that my uncle had that he just kind of gave my dad. Kind of like I told the story about how when we got our NES, he gave me his copy of Bionic Commando because he knew I really liked it. It was a loan, but then eventually just turned into a, you can keep it. Okay. So this one had multiplayer too, so you could play, you could, you know, play with a friend there. So we got different scenarios. So the further you get, the different units you can. I try that without choking on my spit. So the further you go in, the more units you get. So like basically you start off with basic units, ground units. So you've got like soldiers, tanks. But when you get further in, you can actually get because we've got you've got sea, but then you can also have air. So there's jets in the game as well. And the whole purpose is each side has their own size of units. I'll zoom out of the map here. This is a bit like these maps are huge. Like what? Why would you, like, unless you were like, you know, being a coward and running away, why would you ever go up to this part of the map? But I'll show off the enemy. So as player 1, you're always blue. Player 2 is always red. Now the goal is to either wipe out the entire fleet or at least get the flag ship or flag tank destroyed. So each terrain has its own defensive capabilities. Actually, I gotta check out the rules. What about the rules? So yeah, they'll tell you here, like cities and airports. Cities and airports may be captured by moving ground units onto them. Leave a ground unit on the sea to repair damage and supply fuel and ammo. Fly an airplane to an airport to repair or supply it. Be careful to defend airports with a ground unit. When an airport is captured, all aircraft contained in it will be destroyed. A ship may be repaired and supplied by moving it next to a city of the same color. Aircraft carriers work like airports, except they can be moved. Yeah, there's like tons of stuff on here. I think there's some options here I can. Yeah. Oh God. I put them on stereo. Sorry about that. So there's two different modes. You can do short or long combat. So if you do short, it's just you have your fire animation, the enemy has its fire animation, and basically whoever has the highest roll of dice, they win, and it's either you get damaged and they get damaged, or if it's a high enough roll and you don't have enough defense, you die and they don't take any damage. If you do it long, which is what my dad did, which is probably why it took him so long to do these fights, is when you do it long, you can go back and forth, and then also you can use the shoulder buttons to change your defenses. So I haven't set to move all units. You can actually do it where you only have like you can make it a little bit difficult and just say like, no, I'm just gonna have it move one unit. And I'm gonna get my flag tank out of there and into the mountains for better defense. Can I get this to the city? Yes, I can. All right. Apparently, from what I remember my dad saying, is don't leave your stuff on the bridge. That's just bad juju. All right, so I'm gonna end my turn, let the computer do their thing. Not gonna do a whole lot of matches. Probably just do the one. Okay, so here we go. And also too, you've got like different types of oh, gotta try to retreat here because gonna take me out in one hit. Oh, okay, I lucked out there. So that's a good thing too to have. Like if you have like the long one, you can retreat, you can defend, you can attack. Oh, they just want to take out my like. I am going to die. Same amount of defense. Oof. I got lucky on that one. The ground units are usually only good for just fighting ground units. And oh, okay. So I think it's L to... No, it's A to attack. Okay. I got a little bit of defense, but this is a T-80 against an M60A3. So, kind of at a disadvantage. Yeah. I thought I would have more defense in the forest because there's trees and shit, but apparently he's up on a tiny little hill. Okay, you take the city. Oh, very smart. Ooh. He's moving his flag tank there. If I really wanted to, I could attempt to take it out with what I've got. Let's try it. At least we can weaken it a little bit. Oh, it's only gonna take one hit up. Yeah. One hit versus 2 hits. Yeah, this ain't gonna work out. Come on. Oh, at least that missed. Yeah, I'm just gonna retreat. Oh. Let's see how this one does. The M1A1 Abrams is usually like the strongest tank next to the flag tank. Ugh. I'm taking more hits off of him than he is on me, so. This doesn't make sense because he's got a stronger gun. Whatever. I think they go through 5 animations. But no, like my dad was so obsessed with this game. Oh no, it was 4. It was 4. And all I got is another commando up there. Oh. My tank's up there. He's there, but those are T-80s. Those are equivalent to M1A1s. I'll attempt to fight this guy. Hopefully the mountains are kind of evenly matched here, but we'll see. Oh, he's defending. Okay. Weakening him, but... What? You didn't attack? Bullshit. The other thing, too, is that you can actually hit the B button to switch your weapons. So if I'm running low on my M20s and I just want to attack him with my machine gun, I can. But yeah, this is one of my dad's favorite games on the SNES. So many hours put into this. Yeah. These guys are gonna die. Maybe if I move over here, they'll leave me alone. So you see down below, you've got a score. It doesn't really matter in these ones here because you don't have any factories, but like you can overtake factories and build more units if you need more help. Oof. Okay, how much can I attack with? Ooh, okay. If I can survive this, I might be able to take him out. Although he did get the upper hand by hitting me first. Oh, he gets some lucky hits there. Oh, come on. Survive this hit. Yeah. Okay, retreat. I'm not gonna survive the next hit. No, miss. I went boom. Oh, there's one unit destroyed. And now he's gonna take over the... No. Okay. Okay. Picking on my little old soldiers. They're gonna die in one hit. Oh, fuck. Well, we're gonna go out fighting. Yeah! 6 hit points. How you like that? Oh god, we're all dead! God, that got nuked. Oh. The red team's out for revenge. They just want to fucking blow up all my little soldiers, don't they? Almost more than half. Yeah, we got one hit off on him. Honestly, this once this was all done, I remember getting Advanced Force on the Game Boy Advance and showing it to my dad, and I just thought, hey, this is kind of similar to the Super Conflict. And he kind of scoffed at it, dude, because of like the cutesy art style or the anime art style. And he's just like, this isn't. I was like, well, it's kind of. The only thing is like they don't have like the long battles, so it's the short battles. So it's just like everyone gets their shots in, depending on who gets the hits. You'll still take hits. Oh, yep. Start retreating. No, we're dead. I put this little infantry on there. I don't think I even have an infantry. All I have are commandos. Infantry don't even have missiles. They got like machine guns. Okay. I'm not gonna be out in the open, but I should be able to take out the flag tank with this. Let fortune favor the bold. He's only got 2 shots left. Doesn't matter. Hopefully this isn't like in a real RPG where the last shot has like double or triple damage. Only 4. Now you guys have a puny machine gun. I don't think I'm gonna get him on this last turn, but... Ooh, did some damage there. Almost got him. Can I get the soldiers up there? Yeah, on the bridge. I'm risking it, whatever. Let's go. Be the heroes. Ooh. Survive this hit. Ow! 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 No, I missed! Take this hit. Oh! Please hit, please hit. Yeah, I got him! 2 dudes left and we got him. Yeah. Blue team is victorious. We sent Sarge and Griff and Simmons and Donut back to their home base. All right, so I like that. That's gonna do it for Super Conflict. There's way more to this game. Like I said, when you get into the later levels, you can go, you can get cruisers and submarines, aircraft carriers, and of course, with aircraft carriers come, you know, jets, and you can get into more strategic fights with it. Again, this was my dad's absolute favorite when we had the Super Nintendo growing up. But stay tuned. I got a couple more games that were his favorites as well. Oh yeah, some Paddle to Pond. Well, I mean, as we know it in Japan. Here, it's known as Tetris Attack, which has nothing to do with Tetris. It was just, you know, hey, yo, can't call this Paddle to Pond. No one knows what a Paddle to Pond is. Just call it Tetris. But it has nothing to do with Tetris. I don't care. Put fucking Tetris on it. And I don't know where I keep getting it. I know where I keep getting that accent from. It's from fucking every time I watched the Toys That Made Us, and they're talking about Masters of the Universe, and the guy was just like, it's like, I don't care if it works. Put a fucking saddle on the tiger. When they're talking about making Cringer and Battle Cat. But yeah, this is Tetris Attack. This one is one of those family ones. Trying to remember which one is it. Versus? Is this the story mode one? Yes, it is. Okay. Gonna leave it on normal. But yeah, this one, my dad bought for my mom, for Christmas. And I was like, you never buy new games. Because like Christmas time came, and I think that was the year I got, Super Return of the Jedi, and we had gotten some other games. And then like this one came up, and like she unwrapped it. It's just like, what is this? It's like, you got a video game? You don't get video games? But yeah, this one, like, we all became like masters at. So it's a match 3 or 4 or 5 or 20, depending on how good you are. But yeah, this is one of those games that, you know, there'll be another one of these, and I have a great, like, I have a really nice story to talk about that. You'll see in the later parts of this video. But yeah, Paddle to Pond, Tetris Attack. This is one that actually, that even though it was gifted to my mother, she really didn't get into, and she actually, like, she didn't play a lot of video games, if any. But I mean, the ones that she did, she liked. Like, she would play the hell out of Tetris on Game Boy. So there's that. But no, Tetris Attack, Paddle to Pond, she would never really get into all that much. Get out of here. Get this combo. Oh, maybe I should have put it on easy. Oop. Oh god, I'm starting to panic. Oh shit. I'm just a little rusty, that's all. I didn't like that they, like, you know, like it has nothing to do with the original game, but I like that they had like the Yoshi's Island, Mario World 2 aesthetics in this. I don't think I'm gonna do a whole run through of this like I watched. If you guys ever follow Matt McMuscles on YouTube, he actually did a video recently where he played this and about 14 or 13 other Super Nintendo games from his childhood. The ones that are, like, you know, probably more or lesser known. I recommend giving that video a watch because, oh, this big combo coming up here. Yeah. Yo, that big honking piece of shit, Lakitu. Oh, you can't. Hey, all it was a little rusty. I could be good at video games if I want to. But yeah, I recommend, like, that's actually kind of like the inspiration of how I do these videos is, you know, just quick little playthroughs, cut out the boring stuff, cut out the spots where I'm like coughing really loud, and just like, you know, tell stories about, you know, about the game itself. But yeah, like I said, like this was a game that he got her for Christmas. He played it quite a bit himself. Not the level that me and my brother did play though. Like we got like super competitive in this. Somewhat, it was almost becoming a problem. It was just like, stop getting mad about it. It's just a video game. It's like, well, you let me do the thing. They might have that brother that was like, like if you're playing a game and there's like the item, it's just like, you're not allowed to shoot me until I get the item. It's like, well, how fair is that? Like, can you imagine like someone at a COD tournament just be like, hey, I know I need the RPG before we can play. Like, don't fucking shoot me. You see me, don't shoot me. There's like a lot with GoldenEye. You get mad if I ever got the rocket launcher first. Which we kind of butted out to the fact that found out that the sound effect that they used in GoldenEye for the rocket launcher was the same sound effect they used in Beast Wars for Inferno's weapon. Hey, it's our new friend, Poochie. What was that name again? I forgot. I know we gotta use the Simpson meme on that every time. Like, listen. With Yoshi's Island, Poochie has to be more loud in your face and have access to a time machine. Number 2, when Poochie's not in the level, Yoshi should be saying, "Where is Poochie?" Ah, that's fine. Miyamoto-san, just leave those suggestions down by the door. Oh, he getting saucy. You can stop throwing shit on me there, Poochie. Thanks. I'm just doing the basic ones. Oh, come on. Oh, damn it. That was a chance for 5. Yeah, I'm getting it. SMRT. SMRART. Keep messing up the quotes. Do you ever have a group of people that is just like, once you start quoting Simpsons, you just can't stop? But if someone misquotes something, you just look at them and just be like, you're not a true fan. Get the fuck out of here. Wait, I thought that was for 4. We're getting rough. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oof. I'm not gonna worry about the big one. Ooh. Lucked out there. Hey, Poochie. It looks like you've got something to say. Do you? Yes, I certainly do.
I have to go now. My planet needs me.
So I think this one, like, in this mode, you gotta save all of Yoshi's Island's friends. Then you fight Bowser's stuff. But I think on the normal difficulty, you don't fight Bowser. Like Kameki is like your final boss. Yeah, if you want to fight Bowser, you gotta do it on hard. And I was just like, really? And I could have sworn that's one of the things that we did. It's like it was something that we all teamed up on. It was like, no, we're gonna beat Bowser, and we all took turns, and then, you know, going through and then getting the passcodes to continue. Yeah, I had a ton of fun with this. This is available on the Nintendo Switch Online, but it is paddled upon, so no Yoshi's and no translation. But like, it's pretty easy to find like your way around. Also, you know, Google and the internet is your friend for navigation. What I like about this is like it has the option for like, you know, multiple buttons, like, you know, like you can in Tetris, but you don't necessarily need them. Okay. Yeah, just like that. How about that? Yeah. I've saved you. You're free. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a full run on this, but I said like, yeah, this is one that, you know, dad played a lot, family played a lot. It was a good time. Like his main go-tos are like strategy, puzzle, and racing. That was his genre of choice. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. I don't think he attempted to do any side. No, that's a lie. I've told the story 100 times where he took over for my brother and I playing trying to beat Mario Brothers 3 for the first time. We had built up all these lives. We had to go to your church youth group thing, and when we came back, he had wasted all but like 12 of them, and we had like 99. Like we had gone through like a bunch of like, you know, trying to figure out the best places to farm for lives and stuff like that. But and then he was just like, we came back, it's just like, yeah, you guys got 12 lives left. We're like, what the hell happened? Well, we didn't say hell because, you know, you're kids, but we were like, what happened? And he's like, I died a lot. I was like, clearly. Yeah, and I remember being so mad when we actually did beat it, because when you get to see the princess, she said, sorry, your princess is in the castle. I got so mad. I was like, no, I wasted all that time and she's in another castle. My mom's like, no, she's saying tee hee. She's just kidding. I'm like, fuck that bitch. I didn't say fuck that bitch, but I wanted to. It's just like, fuck you. No, I won. Can I pad that? Yeah. Froggy, what happened, Froggy? You dead. All right, I think that's good on Tetris Attack. Again, one of the games that my dad really loved to play. Like, bought it purposely for my mother. Kind of got stolen by the kids, if I'm being honest. That was kind of thing. I think I told the story too, where I bought my dad the original Star Wars trilogy on VHS, but then my brother and I kind of usurped it from him. He didn't mind. At least I don't think he did. Anyways, let's move on to the next game. Oh yeah, Kemco presents Top Gear 2, although you're not allowed to call it Top Gear 2 anymore. I love the soundtrack in this too. So this is now called Top Racer because the folks over at Top Gear, the British show, and basically took over the trademark, and Kemco could not get it back. So they're like, crap, what do we do now? It's like, well, I guess we'll have to do this. This one is available on newer consoles. Like, you can get this on they have the entire collection, so there's 1, 2, and Top Gear, Top Racer 3000. I think it's on all the on the consoles right now. Editor me edit that in. I'm trying to remember which one I do here. Accelerate, brake. Why would they accelerate? That seems good. So the cool thing about this is like throughout the races, like you get money and then you can upgrade your car, which you'll need to because like the races get like really frantic. I'll leave the car red. Oh, okay, that's brake. Yeah, so this game, like, top game my dad. This is another one that he actually beat before me. Oh. You got standard gears, you got your gear shift, you got your brake, your and oh god, I just triggered it. You got nitro boost. Oh. But also, if you see on the left there, you've got damage, and you've also got fuel. What kind of sucks is that because of the nature of like how the sound effects are, and there's like a lot of tire squealing, it cuts out a lot of the music, but the tracks in this are really good. And this is also another one that's on Matt McWassell's favorite Super Nintendo games. Well, I hope he knows that it's now known as Top Racer, that you can now get it on modern consoles. Well, yeah, this was a favorite of my dad's, obviously, because look, it's racing. And I think the first place guy's about to lap me. That's not good. I gotta catch up. So I see my front bumper is red. Means I've just been smashing into people. That will affect your overall speed. And I think it may have fucked me over. I think you gotta get into like the top 8 to earn money, or top 10. Oh look. Yeah, I have like 3 nitros left and 2 laps. I gotta stop conserving them and actually use them. Yeah, first place is so far away from me. I had to look for half a second. I was like, wait, is my webcam blocking it? Yo, dude. I'm a good car. All right, I'm in 10th. 9th. All right. This is the final lap. Can't remember what the straightaways are. I remember my dad playing this. It was really, really hard to get first place on the first race. Yeah, I got 5th. And almost lost all my gas. I guess burning through nitro gets a lot of your gas. And I got 2 grand. So yeah, it's gotta be in the top 5. No, top 6. Okay. Good old player 1. That's me. Now, can I actually afford anything? I can afford wet tires, dry tires. I can armor. No. I could probably invest in some tires. Yeah, let's look at that shot. And when I say that they do help with traction, and there are some tracks, like you have to keep an eye on the weather, because there are some tracks that will be raining. It'd be raining here. Oh look, yeah, there you go, see? Now that I got the dry tires on, I'm not going, Arr! Oh, no, now I am. Woo! Now you got jumps. But yeah, so if you end up seeing a track there, or if you see the weather and it's raining, yeah, switch to wet tires, because no, you're gonna hit every single one of those signs. What? Okay, I picked up an extra nitro. I completely, that's something that's outside my mind palace. I do not remember there being power-ups on the track. Ooh, ow. I just like how the mode 7 works on this. Well, not really mode 7, but like, you know, you get heightened terrain. Okay, remember, slow down at that turn. But God, I love the tracks in this game. But yeah, like right now I'm in Australia, and there's like different cities around the world that you can visit. Well, I mean, I'm racing in different cities, countries, I said. God, I turned that into a Steiner moment. You know, I wrestled a lot of countries. All right, so I just seen some lapping people. God, first is so fucking far ahead. You got in my way. I'm in second, but Jesus Christ. Look how far first is. Oh. Fuck it, burn it. I'll take a second place. But yeah. And I'll take a second. I'll take the silver medal. Yeah, I think that's what I really need to like start saving the money for a new engine. I don't think I can really afford anything else other than an extra thing of nitro. and some armor. Just so I can see better. Or see my car better. It's gonna be dark. I like that too, like if you're so far behind the, if you get too far in the pack the first, for the last race, they put you so far back. It's good to go to the white car because I can see it. Ah. Ooh, whoa, 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 Jesus. And another banger track. Hey, where's the vinyl record for this? I know you're gonna have to call it Top Racer 2, but I don't usually collect vinyl records of game soundtracks, but I'd be willing to get this one. Ow, ow, ow. Oh, fine. Ow. Yeah, I'm not catching up with anyone. I gotta nitro the whole thing through. Oh, fuck! Oh, God. This might be the end of my run. My bumper's almost gone. I got one nitro left. Yeah, that bumper is just like, yeah, you ain't getting up above 120 miles per hour again. Not unless you go downhill. Don't get in front of me. Yeah, that's what happens when you don't have any nitro left. It just goes. Alright, I got fifth. I got $2,000 out of that. Cool. All right, well, that was Top Gear 2, aka Top Racer 2. Again, enter me down below what systems these are currently available for in the Top Racer collection, if you guys want to play this more modernly, and also support the developers. I believe I got like 1 or 2 more games left to go through that were some of my dad's favorites, so let's move on. Okay, so this actually is the last one, and thankfully I turned down the capture device because this game gets a little loud. Yeah, Yoshi's Cookie. Funny enough, another puzzle game. My dad would play the hell out of this, and also one particular mode. Well, he would play versus with us a lot, but the one I'm going to focus in on is the puzzle mode, and I'll explain why. All right, I think 5 will be a good round to start. I don't want to start on super easy levels. And so this was one that my dad would rent a whole lot for us all to play. So I don't know if you've ever played Yoshi's Cookie. It's pretty simple. You just gotta match the cookies with the shapes and clear the board. Like an endless mode is pretty much the same. Like you get the extra cookies in there, but puzzle mode, this is the one that we would play the most, because we were trying to clear the board. And that didn't work. Yeah, that's a reset. There we go. I just remember this, specifically the puzzle mode, especially when you got into the later levels. Because you would just sit there and just ponder and be like, how do you do this? But if this goes up here, it's one of those what I call TV pointing games. This is one of those ones where, okay, so L goes one step back. Sorry for going all over the place, but like, yeah, this is one of those games where like you would go like, no, this one goes here, that one goes there. And I can't tell you, there was one night, I don't think we had school, but like the family just stayed up late, and we're like, we are determined to beat this before we have to take it back to the rental store, I believe. And we were just like sitting on the couch, and then like we would take turns. Like if one of us failed, the other one would take over, and be like, okay, now remember you got that. Okay, pull this one down, pull this one up. Not even this one, I'm stumped because like I do that, but then I only have one move left. See. I tell you, it was so much fun having like multiple people trying to figure this out. No, that's not like I got 3 moves to do this in. No. Someone's probably on the screen just screaming at me like, "Oh, it's this way, you dumb fuck!" Well, I can't do 3 in one way because then that will just. No. I need other people here to help me. I'm just gonna go do some verses there. I just want to kind of point that little thing out first as to why my dad loved this game. And it was just like, you know, the family aspect of it too is just like all of us getting together and going, yeah, we're gonna do this and this and this. And this is like something that I don't even think we ever beat the puzzle mode, but we got pretty far in it. And we'll name you Yosh. We love this so much that my dad actually got it for me on Game Boy. Now there was no puzzle mode, and like I think it was just like the endless mode and like this mode here, the versus mode. But it's still a good time. And this one I gotta do 5. Stop my fuse from going down, and also get Yoshi cookies. We get these donuts, bagels, Cheerios. Oh, can I say something as an average cereal lover? Now, for the longest time, like, wheat-based cereals I would just load up with sugar, and I know that's like incredibly unhealthy. I don't do that anymore, but what's going on? I can't do anything. Fine. There, now you can't see. What? Come on, this thing was like way faster. But yeah, so oh, he's controlling mine. You son of a bitch. Oh, he didn't do it for long. But yeah, at one point when I was hospitalized, I had ordered from the cafeteria. I was just like, I'd bring me a bowl of Cheerios. Like, I've been eating cornflakes for the last little bit, and Rice Krispies. Dude, someone should have told me that regular Cheerios with nothing on it was terrible. That's why the Grumps had like a hard time with it. Oh, I need another Yoshi. Oh, speed's getting faster. I think this is the best 2 out of 3. Oh, that's right. Oh, God. I had a neutral thing on there. Ah, you got more than me. What was that sound? That was like one of the programmer's small attempts at a Yoshi? Oh, God. Oh, I did that to myself. Huh? Ooh. There's one where I can actually make his score lower? Oh. Come on, give me something good. Give me something good. Yeah. Fuck you. Lose 3 points. Now I'm catching up. God, that doesn't last very long. Yeah, I won. Okay, it's like, hey, we need a voice for Mario. What can we do? Ah, squeaky toy. Just squeak that into the microphone. It's fine. Come on, something good, something good, something good. Yeah, get blind. What's the point of these, like, debilitating stuff when it only lasts, like, 2 seconds for him? And then me, it's just like... There, it lasts a fortnight. Ugh. I guess, swear to God, like, no matter what I put on there, it's just like, yeah, you just... The ability only lasts, like, 2 seconds. Might as well just wait until it's like +3 or something. Come on, come on. Oh, yeah, -3. Fuck you. Why there's never been a second Yoshi's Cookie game? Unless Bulletproof didn't have any other concepts for a second game. Whatever. Does this pass 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 5? Ah. Oh, it is best 3 out of 5. Okay, let's just say they Yoshi, good game, good game, good game. Comment section, good game, good game, good game, good game. Yeah, that's gonna be actually I lied and I said there was like 1 or 2 more there. This is actually the last one because shortly after this yeah, I kind of stopped like getting interested in games, so this was kind of like the last hurrah, or one of the last few games that he was really into. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this journey through some of my dad's favorite games when he did play video games, at least when I was around. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a good Father's Day, and we'll see you in the next one.